is Jill Goldsmith. I'm the Chatham Town Manager, and I want everyone just to take a moment to look around. Look at this view. Look at what's here, who you see. It's so what Chatham is all about. So I just wanted to take a moment for that. What we've done as a community is we've taken a bridge, an older bridge, a wooden bridge connecting Mill Pond and the Mitchell River that has been a continuous part of Chatham for almost 150 years. And we kept the feel, we kept the history, and we prepared it for the 21st century operations and beyond. The bridge is something we should all be very proud of. Everybody who's involved with it should be very proud. Everybody who gave input into the design and context features should be very proud. We should be very proud of our accomplishments today. I know I am. The bridge replacement project has been underway for the past 2 years under the direction of the Mass Department of Transportation, MassDOT. The project was fully funded through the Federal Accelerated Bridge Program at a cost of approximately $14 million. Vehicle traffic will be allowed to access the bridge one day later than we had anticipated. So that will be on Wednesday, June 22nd. And as you can see that the project is not fully completed today, so please be very careful as you're walking through. And yes, we know there's missing bolts, etc. But we expect the project to be completed this fall. As the prior bridge was eligible for listing on the National Register of Historic Places, an extensive public design process was undertaken to ensure that a new replacement bridge would be context sensitive to the history and the uniqueness of the bridge it replaces. The resultant drawbridge, as designed by URS AECOM, retains a wooden superstructure atop a more durable substructure of concrete caps and steel pilings. How are we able to accomplish this? Collaboration and attention to detail by everyone involved, known as the consulting parties. I'm going to recognize the consulting parties, and I'd ask that you join me in front of the ribbon so we can prepare to cut it. I'm going to name them now. First, I'd like to start with the Chatham Board of Selectmen. I know that Chairman Jeff Dykens was unable to make it, but we do have Vice Chairman Corey Metters. I believe we have Clerk Amanda Love, Selectman Taylor, and Selectman Nick Castro. If you would please join us in front of the ribbon. There's many more to come as well. Great. The Chatham Historical Commission is represented by Chairman Messina. Michael Pease of Pease Works and Marine Railway, if you're here. Friends, yep, come on up. Friends of the Mitchell River Wooden Drawbridge. Norm Pakin is unfortunately unable to join us, and I believe Gloria Freeman had planned to attend. George Myers. Thomas Tinlin, he's the administrator for the Mass Department Highway Division. I don't believe he's here. Give everyone a chance to get up here. Oh, you could have gone in front of the ribbon, sorry about that. Joseph Pavo, he's the engineer from MassDOT Highway Division, and he's the one that most of you saw through the Accelerated Bridge Project Design and Program. He's unable to make it. And then the Federal Highway Administration. The other consulting parties who I actually know will not make it here, unable to join us, is the Advisory Council on Historic Preservation, the Massachusetts Historical Commission, Bronna Simon, the Mass Historic Preservation Officer, James Igo, President of Preservation Massachusetts, the National Trust for Historic Preservation, the Historic Bridge Foundation of Austin, Texas, the Indiana Historic Spans Task Force, and James Cooper, Historic Bridge Consultant of Indiana. We also must express our appreciation to the folks who actually built the bridge, and I want to call attention to the contractor SPS New England, and Chris Groth is the Vice President of Project Management. I don't know if they're close to us, but Al?
They're all over here on the side.
You're welcome to come up here too if you'd like. Al Falzarano, He is the on-site general superintendent. Sorry if I butchered your name. Mark Rousseau, George Andes, Andy Glabicki, Bill Sherman.
Running the bridge. Oh, no.
That's good. Bill's running the bridge. Excellent. All right. So for project management, I would like to acknowledge Mass Department of Transportation, Planning and Design, Joe Pavo, as I mentioned before, and Jeff Shrimpton, many of you know, who helped us with the historic preservation. For the other guys on site, construction management, MassDOT provided us Team Mike. So we have Mike McGrath in a tie. Pretty, like, here it comes. Mike Broderick and Mike King. Okay, Team Mike. All right, just a couple more things to say. I'd also like to thank our town employees that were involved directly. Director of Natural Resources, Dr. Bob Duncanson, Coastal Resources Director, Ted Keon, and our Harbor Master, Stuart Smith. And last but not least, I'd like to call Dougie Bowman up to the podium. Dougie, as you all know, you've seen her name on the bridge, and we've returned the plaque to the bridge for Dougie's Bridge, which you'll see when you cross over. The bridge is a part of the fabric of Chatham. We did everything we could to make sure we kept the soul of the bridge, but we made it ready, we made it right, and we made it safe for future generations. The result is this bridge, modern in design, but old in Chatham tradition. So I hope the guys can hear us say, lower the bridge. And as we're doing that, I think I'll give the scissors to Dougie Bowman to cut the ribbon, and we can all walk the oldest, newest wooden drawbridge.